Hey, what's going on? My name is Greg Helbeck, and welcome to this week's REI deal breakdown. I'm actually going to talk about a special deal that's near and dear to my heart, which is my first ever wholesale deal. Oh my gosh, is wholesaling legal? Is it real? Can you do it? Can you buy a house at a discount? Well, if you watch this video, you're going to learn about my first wholesale deal, how I did it, and hopefully you get value and this inspires you. So before I get started, if you're not familiar with me, my name is Greg Helbeck. I'm a $1 million real estate investor. I've been buying and selling houses for the last 6-7 years and done over 120 deals. And the goal of this YouTube channel is to just provide value and share what I know up to this point with you so you can hopefully take it and run with it and be successful. So if you get value from this video today, if you could subscribe to my channel and like the video, it would mean a lot to me. So let's get into my first wholesale deal. So this was an unbelievable experience. I'll never forget it. It was on Glenwood Avenue or Glenwood Road in Poughkeepsie, New York, so in Dutchess County, about an hour and 20 minutes north of Manhattan. Never forget the seller. She called a bandit sign, and she was like, hey, I got this property. My daughter's living in there. I think she was living with her boyfriend or something. There was like pit bulls in the property. It wasn't in the hood, but it wasn't far from the hood. And she said she wanted to get rid of this property, and she wanted someone to make her an offer. So, as a young, unexperienced real estate investor would do, I called someone who knew what they were doing, and I called my buddy Dave Brown, still a good friend to this day. And I said, hey, Dave, we've been chatting, and you've been helping me with the business and whatnot. I told you I'd be, willing to JV some deals with you. By the way, that's a big takeaway. If you're brand new, work with someone who's experienced, and they'll help you get your deals faster if you split the profits with them for the first couple deals. Anyway, shameless plug there to work with me. Dave was like, yeah, man, let's take a look at it. So I think it was 12 Glenwood or 29 Glenwood. I don't know. Forget the address. But anyway, we made her an offer. She took the offer. We got into contract, and I was scared shitless because I didn't even have deposit money. So Dave put up the deposit. It was probably like $1,000 or something like that, maybe $500. And we went into contract. And we found a buyer right away. It was one of Dave's friends, and we made a $10,000 wholesale fee, and we split that fitty right down the middle. Chop! And we made $10,000. And I remember the $10,000 or $5,000 in this case. I think now is a little bit more different than it was back in the day when I was like 20 years old or 21 years old. I was like, holy shit, I just made money in real estate. Because before that, I was working for free, trying to do deals, and I wasn't doing any deals. So all the work I was doing wasn't paying any money. So when I obviously got this lead and made money on it, I was like, wow, I just made money from work I've been doing for 9 to 12 months. Interesting. Anyway, so it opened my eyes up to the fact that you can actually make money in this business, because up until then, I didn't see any of it. And it really got my eyes open to the world of real estate entrepreneuring. And I remember, I'll never forget this. I was living at my parents' house. This is on Prospect Street. I'm not going to give the address out because there's any crazy people watching. And I remember the check came in the mail, and I was like so freaking excited for this thing to come in the mail. I was like, where's my check? Where's my check? I was like a dog salivating, right? And I remember the mailman, it was like a rainy day. The mailman dropped off the mail, and I was like, is the check here? Is the check here? And I opened up the mailbox, and bam, the check was in there. It was like to Greg Helbeck, and Dave basically got the check from the attorney and cut me half of it. And anyway, got the check, put it in the bank, and I guess the rest is history. So that is my first wholesale deal. You're probably thinking, Greg, how the hell did you find this house? How'd someone sell your house at a discount? I don't know how to do it. Well, this is how I found the house. It was a bandit sign. I literally put out a bandit, or I put out many hundreds of bandit signs, but I put a bandit sign campaign out, which I put dozens of them out. The seller, this was over in Dutchess County, the seller was like, let me call this bandit sign, and sure as shit, she was motivated, as the gurus say. So it was from a bandit sign. That whole bandit sign campaign, I mean, at the time, I wasn't even having people put them out for me. I was doing it myself. Probably cost me, I don't know, $400, $500. I really have no clue. I'd have to look into my choppy books of 2015 or 16 or whenever that, I think it was 2016, when that deal went down. So it was from a bandit sign. Someone called the sign. It worked. It made money. That's my first wholesale deal. I JV'd it with my friend Dave Brown. So I hope this inspired you. If you're a new real estate investor, and if you're an experienced real estate investor, maybe you can relate to the story, because I'm sure as hell it was exciting for me to go through that deal experience. So hopefully you got value from this. If you did, once again, please subscribe, like the video. It would really mean a lot to me. And if you're interested in getting coached by me, one-on-one coaching, email me, greg@velocityhousebuyers.com with the subject line coaching, and we can get on the phone. We can see if we'd be a fit to work together. I'd be happy to help you get more deals if you're experienced, or get your first couple deals if you're brand new. So let me know. Email me, greg@velocityhousebuyers.com. And also, if you want to JV with me, if you want to be the Dave Brown to me as I was to him, and you're in the Hudson Valley and you're in Delaware or you're in San Diego and you want to JV deals with me, or if you're a wholesale and you want to just sell me properties, email me. Actually, no, hit me up on Instagram for that. Message me, Grego, GREGO_37, and that's how you can get in touch with me if you want to JV deals or wholesale me houses. Hopefully you got value from this video. If you did, once again, subscribe and like the video, or subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.